If you spend your time listening to your thoughts and getting them out of your head, you can change the story that your unconscious mind is telling you and drastically change how you live your life. Now, if you want to optimize your life without wasting time, grab my free Life Map program below where I'll help you design, build, and live your ideal lifestyle. After a tumultuous relationship with the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, ending in an absolutely nasty breakup, my head was a mess. Worst it has ever been. I was telling myself things that I would not tell anybody else, and it was absolutely the worst. A web of lies built up over disappointment and beating myself up constantly, being let down. But you can't blame other people for how you're feeling. At the end of the day, it's your choice. I chose to enter that relationship, and I knew that it probably wasn't going to be great for me, but I still did it anyway. But after all of this, I came across a book called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza. And I worked through his process. I read the book. I followed the activities that he suggested. And I spent the time listening to my thoughts and clearing out the garbage in there. Really paying attention to what I was telling myself at a subconscious level. Stuff that I'd never really thought about before. Most of it wasn't even true. And that's the clincher. So here's how you can get your mind clear and silence that negative self-talk and control your own thoughts. So first, go for a walk. Put your phone on flight mode and go for a walk, preferably out in nature. If you need to just walk around your streets, that's fine. But if you're out in nature, you'll find that there's a detaching process that goes on with your brain where you are not so much focused on what's going on, it just calms you down. Get outside and just go for a walk, phone off, no distractions. Next step is listen to what your thoughts are saying. What's it telling you? What is going on in there? It doesn't take much because that voice runs all the time. At least for most people it does. So you listen to what the voice says. Is it telling you something good? Is it telling you something bad? Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it repeating the same thing over and over again? Number 3, write it down. Write down everything that your brain is telling you, good or bad. You will be shocked at what comes out. Quite often we are saying things over and over to ourselves, 50 to 100 times a day, that are just beating you up, dragging you down. Oh, I'm not good enough for this. Oh, if only I could do this thing. That person doesn't like me. I don't like that person. I don't want to go to work anymore. They don't appreciate me there. I don't know why I bother with my friends. They never bother to call me back. I don't have anything to go and do. I'm bored. I hate my life. Any of that sound familiar? Because that stuff's common. Most of us go through that. But the trick is to get it out of your head and onto paper. In this case, you've got your phone in your pocket, you pull out the notes app and you write it down, and you just now have a list of different thoughts that are going on in your brain. On the first day, you're only going to get some. In fact, years from now, if you were to do this every single day, you're still going to have different thoughts that come up. Because there are ones that are stronger and ones that are just a little bit quieter. The strong ones, they're the ones that are screaming loudest, right? That's what you're focusing on first. But as you can take these thoughts out, you can now go, all right, yeah, that's there, that's there, that's there, that's there, great. Okay, I'm telling myself these things. Now what? Well, challenge them. Is it true? Is it true what you're telling yourself? Are you actually a no good, worthless human that is going to account for nothing? Or are you actually a high-performing businessman who is smashing it at work but having a few issues on your personal life? Because that's very different. You are still exceeding here and you may not be feeling so great about this. All right, great. So if you're going really well here, fantastic. But you can't say that. All right, what's going on right here? Figure out what's going on right here. What's the issue? What's the problem? and challenge that one particular problem. To challenge it, all you have to do is ask yourself, is this true? And then, give yourself a for and against list. Oh, it could be true because of this, this, and this. Well, but I could also prove it wrong because of this, this, and this. Sometimes when you do this process, that thought, you can immediately go, well, hang on, that's saying that I'm one thing, but I know that this evidence in my life over here says that I'm actually smashing it and that this isn't true. I've had this happen to me before, where I have had the thought and I've challenged the thing and immediately gone, never to be seen again. Because my subconscious went, oh, forgot about that, didn't realize, and all of a sudden, no longer up there causing me any issues. That can happen for you as well. So the more you're going to identify the negative self-talk in your life, the easier it is to be able to change it. You can't fix what you don't know is broken. So listen, take notes, and then do something about changing it. We're going to talk more about how to challenge your beliefs and really reframe that in future videos. But in the meantime, just getting that mess out of your head and onto paper is going to be a game changer for you, because you're going to be able to make some big changes in your life. And those big changes, they just happen because those thoughts are no longer there. It opens up opportunities for you to be able to go and do other things. Now, if you want to win this year, you can grab my free Life Map program below, and I will help you get through that negative self-talk, take control of your thoughts, and take control of the rest of your life. So instead of just cruising through life on autopilot, you're now setting the tone of what you want to do and where you want to go. Just click on the link below and you can join us in there. I'll see you on the inside.